So crocheting uses hooks, knitting uses needles. I crochet, I do not knit. Hey y'all, welcome back to another vlog. If you are new here, my name is Kenesha and this is the life of Kenesha. So I know that the setting is new, the setting is different, so welcome in. This is going to be called our crochet diaries. So we're going to be crocheting. This is a hobby of mine that I've talked about a lot this past year. If you're familiar with my vlogs, if not, definitely go check my vlogs out. I will have the cards here so that you can go check out the playlist. But if you're not familiar with them, I like to crochet. I picked up this hobby back in 2024. Sorry, my phone was supposed to be on Do Not Disturb. Okay. Yeah, I picked up this hobby back in 2024. It started out with me and my sister making blankets. Who told us that we could make our first crochet project a blanket? I don't know. But obviously it did not get anywhere because I stopped. And then I actively started back picking up my crocheting hobbies last year. So I have quite a few projects. So I'll put pictures here so that you guys can see the projects that I have done over the past year or so. So that we can get into it. But crocheting is just something that is therapeutic for me. It's something that I picked up after having my baby. Again, if you're new here, I'm sorry. I had a baby and it resulted in infant loss. So I needed something to clear my brain, to get my brain back to moving, because I just went all the way here, to be quite honest. So I picked up crocheting and that's what I've been doing as far as like a hobby goes. And I've been reading as well, but we're going to solely focus on crocheting over here. So I will show you guys my setup that I have over here as well. I'll insert a picture right here so that you guys can see that. But I do have a setup here on the left hand side of me, and it has all of like my yarn being held there. And yeah, we're just gonna be crocheting. I finally set up a room after a year, and yeah, so what this video is about today, we are going to be crocheting. I have this purse that I was working on last year that I am in the process of finishing. So we're going to be finishing our whips. If you are unfamiliar with crochet terminology, whips are essentially a work in progress. I only have 2 whips from last year that I need to complete, but I am planning on completing them this year, preferably before this month is out. And it is currently, well, when you guys are seeing this, it will be the 14th, since we're doing a Whip Wednesday. So number one, in which I'm going to be working on today here, is going to be this bag here. I can't think of what this pattern is called, but this is the bag that I am currently working on here. It's going to be a tote bag here. And as you can see, I am doing burgundy and I am doing white. So the stitching that I have for this particular pattern is called double crochets, and I'm doing them in a granny square stitch. And a granny square stitch is essentially double crochets in the number 3s. So that is essentially all I am doing here. And to start a new row, I am chaining 1. You want to chain a double crochet, which is 2, I'm sorry. Chain 2 to go up, and then I just add the remaining 2 stitches into this here. So I hope y'all can see it. I know I just said a lot in once, but I just wanted to get y'all familiar with the terminology here that I was doing. This one won't be so much as a this one won't be as much as a tutorial today, more so that I'm just finishing my whips while I talk to y'all. So we're going to continue to finish this out. I did record a bit of me doing this here, so I'll go ahead and start that, or let y'all see me starting it, just so they can give you guys a peace of mind as far as what I was talking about with the stitching and the pattern that I'm doing. And for the hook that I'm using, I believe I'm using a size 4. I lied. This is a size 5. So this is the hook that I'm using. It is a size 5 and it just looks like this here. So crocheting uses hooks, knitting uses needles. I crochet, I do not knit.
Tears are falling, you can't feel them. You want peace, but can't feel it. You got it, you can't do it. You need Jesus. We all need Jesus. We all need Jesus. We need Jesus. We need Jesus. We all need Jesus. We all need Jesus. We need Jesus. Okay, now wait up. It's time to get your heart together and stop playing. You know the truth, you know the world, you know we love you like unconditional. You know you die, you know we are that spiritual. Wait till you drowning with the ties on your soul. You know you love it. If we love you, then corrections on the way there. In Jesus' name, them strong codes, I ain't staying with you. Oh my mama, let your brother fall down, the light of the sun. The blood on your hands when you don't say nothing. If you love him, then you gotta say something. Say something. We need Jesus. We all need Jesus. We all need Jesus. We need Jesus. We need Jesus. We all need Jesus. We all need Jesus. We need Jesus.
So, just to let y'all know a little bit more about what this is going to be like. These videos are going to be us just yapping and crocheting. Essentially, that is all it is going to be. I like to crochet and I do so probably within every setting of life at this very moment. I do a lot of crocheting. I can do a lot within a little time as well. So that's that. My yarn is like on the other side of the room. So if y'all see me doing this, it's because my yarn done rolled all the way to the wall on the other side. Excuse me, it get a little chaotic too. But yeah. So that's just currently how my yarn and how my projects are flowing right now. I have done quite a few things. I got into wearables last year. So if you are unfamiliar with that, that just means that I got into making things that I can physically wear. outside of hats. So I made a poncho last year. I also made a hexie cardigan. I made a hexie cardigan with ruffle sleeves or like cinch sleeves in there. I also made a like crop sweater. So I did make that. That was a granny square sweater. As far as my wearables go, I don't believe I made anything else that was wearable. If I think about it, I'll let y'all know, but I don't believe I made anything else that was wearable. And as far as the hats go, I have a pretty extensive hat collection that I've noticed for myself. So I have quite a bit of hats. So we might do like a hat haul one day because I have quite a bit of hats and I did not know that I had that many hats. But I should have known because it can literally take me less than an hour to do a hat now. So, and that is with ruffles. So yeah, I definitely can work through a hat real fast. I can work it up real fast. So, yeah, that's that. Some other things that I have crocheted, I have done like some bandanas, like hex scarves. I've done some of those. I've also done some of, what else was I gonna say? I've done some more purses. Well, I've actually only done one other one. I have a blue one that is really, really a favorite of mine that I have crocheted and I like it. I have not gotten a chance to wear it out yet, so don't fight me, but I like it. So far as like I've worn it. It was a granny square purse, so again, I'll have the picture on the screen for y'all so that y'all can see it. And since this is a new series, I am more so basing this off of what you guys tell me that you want to see or what you would like to see, or just in general on how you guys feel about the series in general. So I'm hoping that I get some good feedback on it. I don't think I wouldn't. So yeah. And like I said, these work up pretty fast. I'm doing 2 rows rather of these double crochets for these. So I'm moving along to the purple, and then we have 3 more rows before I start to connect these together and just merge them over so that the shoulder can close up. But essentially, like I said, it's going to be a tote bag. So it's going to be a big girl. So cool. I like this. But other than that, I'm just going to let y'all see me do more of this. Like I said, I don't have too much to yap about, to be honest, today at least. I don't have much to yap about. But I would love you guys' input on what it is that you would like to see. What's your favorite yarn? I am currently using a Mainstays yarn, which is Walmart's brand, store brand, in my white. And then this yarn, this burgundy yarn, is Red Heart. And if you've been on Crochet Talk, I see exactly why people have the feelings that they have for Red Heart. It is so rough. And I like, why? Why is it this rough? I'm not understanding. But it is very, very rough. It's a rough yarn. Oh, goodness. Anywho, I had a center pull that I needed to untangle. So that's just what I did. I'm going to connect this. Like I said, this is not a tutorial. If y'all want a tutorial, I don't mind giving y'all one, but this one isn't specifically a tutorial. So it's best to do as I say and not as I do right now. Because y'all will be out of luck right now. That's not what I was trying to do. So yeah, I'm just tying this yarn together to get my red connected. Okay, cool. And then we are going to try and stitch this in as much as possible. Otherwise, I'll have to go back in and tuck. And I've been doing quite a terrible job so far because honestly, I haven't been tucking. So let's go and cut this out. We're gonna cut that one out. And I don't mind cutting my ends because these are all tied together, as y'all just saw me tie the other one together. They're all mostly tied together, so I'm not really gonna worry about it unraveling or anything like that when it comes to it. And see, easy fix, voila. No scraggly ends. But we're going to go ahead and work this one up. And once I finish, I'll come back and show y'all me and my game plan for merging the two shoulders together on how I'm going to get that to go together, because we didn't think that far. We didn't. To be honest, I saw a picture of it. I said I like it, and I told ChatGPT to give me a pattern, and we've been freehanding it since. So, yeah, that's how that's pretty much going. And like I said, we're just about to work this up and get as much of this tucked as possible. So we're gonna grab these, chain 3, and then we're gonna go into that space or that gap right there, and then we gonna chain 3 more. So then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and then we have our 3, which is in our corner. And now we're gonna skip the 3 that we have here, and then we're gonna go into the next space, and we're just gonna proceed to do that. Now, while I am doing this here, my camera is currently about to die. So I'm going to put y'all on charge, and hopefully I can work up these rows to be where the other side is, and then we'll come back and we will stitch it all together. So I will see y'all in a tad bit so that we can finish out this bag here. And I'm not anticipating this to be very long either, so my bad if it is. I'm not anticipating it. I'm sorry. So let's go ahead and finish these rows, and I will see y'all in probably about 30 minutes or so. I'm gonna time myself actually. It is currently 7:31. I want to take my dog out before 9. So we'll see how long it takes me to finish these rows here. I have about 1, 2, 3 more color changes. So 8:05. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's 8:05, and I can't remember what time I told y'all. I think it was like 11:30 something. The last time I stopped, but we have both sides completed. So, being that this is going to be an over the shoulder bag, I feel like I should just round it off and shell it out just a little bit here when it comes to the handles so that I can close it up. So I think what I'm going to do is continue to make some rows here and just stitch it together. Hold on, let me move this yarn. Stitch together like this. Um, I don't know if I want to keep it like how it is right now, so I think I'm gonna make it a little bit taller and add a few more rows so that it's not so bulky per se when I close it up. But it could definitely go like this if I wanted it to. Just as a little, let me put y'all down just a tad bit. Just as a little razzle dazzle. And I don't know, I kind of think I like it like this. Let me call my little consultants, my sister and my cousin, to see if I should add more rows or not. Let me take my phone off charge. Hello. I have a quick question. So, my purse is like this here. Ah, did Mary just come in and mess me up? Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay, I think Mary joined and then hung up. And it kind of like made my whole screen go blank. Okay, so this is a purse that I was working on. Oh, Mary, get it together.
I was just here. You get it together.
Your phone hung up. So I have my purse. Oh. See, get it together. Okay, so this is a purse that I was working on, y'all. Should I add more rows or should I leave it like this?
And where does it stop? Add a stitch marker. Put it together.
I have. So this is how it looks with the stitch markers.
Now let's see on your shoulder.
And on the shoulder, ugh, I don't have my tripod set up tonight. So on the shoulder, it looks like this.
And what were you going for?
I was just going for the tote bag that I saw on Pinterest. It wasn't any specific type. I can show you the picture if that's what you're asking for, like my inspiration.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, applying for these jobs is so much easier with a resume.
Yeah. Why did you think it wasn't?
I don't know.
Okay, share my screen now. What'd you say, Zayda?
I'm basically learning about the whole.
Oh, God. So this was the bag inspo that I had from TikTok. So that's why I say I don't have any particular way that I wanted because I never saw the top of the bag from the beginning. I knew I was going to have to make my own either way it went.
Yeah, I will stop.
I think I like it. It's giving one of those big baggy girls.
What is this?
Huh?
You started this today?
No, remember I had like one side to do on this bag. This is the bag that I started a while ago. I'm done. I'm just gonna stitch it together now.
Okay.
Yep. And we're done. Up and out. This is actually cute.
Y'all know who Harriet Truman is?
I've heard of him.
Who?
Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. This is how my bag turned out. I like her. She's cute. She's tea. I have enough to actually make me either a headband or a headscarf or something to go with this. So I probably will. But I just stitched the top with a needle stitch here. It's not the cleanest, but it's a little good. It's a little decent now. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, this is how the bag turned out. I like her. She's cute. On our next Whip Wednesday, we will be working on this sweater. Let me pull it out so I can show y'all. We will be working on this sweater. This is going to be our next Whip Wednesday. I have to tackle the sleeves on here before we do this, but I just wanted to come back and say thank y'all so much for watching. I hope that you like, comment, and subscribe if this is your first time here. If not, of course, welcome back. Make sure y'all leave me a yarn bottle in the comment section so that I can know you watched this video through. And let me know if y'all like it. If y'all want the pattern, if y'all want to try it out, if y'all will try it out, or if y'all just like it in general. But I like it. She's cute. She's tea. So I'll see y'all in the next video.